sure you feel the vibes.
Good morning, Vikings. My name is Danaira Guerrero. Today is August 15, 2019. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Walker Vikings. Happy Thursday. I almost said Wednesday. It's Thursday already. Hope you've had a great week so far. Listen, I want to thank you for your cooperation in our extended severe weather dismissal yesterday. Just a heads up, the weather is looking a little questionable for this afternoon too, so hopefully it will hold off for us and clear up in time for dismissal. But thank you so much for your cooperation. It went pretty smooth. Parents were kind. We had a great system in the front office. For those of you who were checking out, your parents were checking out to take you home. And students who were walking, you did a great job. You exited campus immediately. We tried to get you in between thunderstorms. And car riders, we thank you for your cooperation. I sent an email yesterday to all families. Your family may have gotten it. It went in 4 different languages, so hopefully it made it to your family. It is not safe for students to be getting out of cars out on any of the streets. Your family actually has to pull into the school, go around the car loop, and drop you off in front of the school. I'm experiencing the same frustrations your family is. I'm dropping my high schooler off in the morning on my way here to school, and it is not going as quickly as I want it to. But I know that to keep my child safe and all the other children safe, I have to follow those procedures. So please help your families know that they have to pull into the school and drop you off in the car loop. It is never safe for you to get in a car that's in traffic or get out of a car that's in traffic. All right. I also said that if you are a walker, you need to stay on the sidewalk. Walking through cars and crossing the street not at a crosswalk is not safe. And if you are a bike rider, the same thing. Do not ride your bike in the middle of the road, either on the way to school or on the way home. I will remove the privilege of riding your bike if you are riding your bike in the middle of the road. And bike riders have to have a helmet. It's a law in the state of Florida. You have to wear a helmet to protect your brain. All right, so very quickly thinking about your brains, I encountered a couple of students yesterday who had some frustrations, and they were kind of angry and used a couple of angry words and slammed a door. So I want to talk for just a second because we're going to learn about our brains a lot this year and how to keep ourselves from having those kinds of reactions, or if we do get really upset, how do we calm down? So the number one thing you need to remember is when you are upset, you don't get enough oxygen to your frontal lobe of your brain. And the way to get oxygen is to take a deep breath. So you breathe real deep in, and then you let it out. Sometimes, if you're really upset, you might need 2 or 3 breaths, right? Because sometimes when I'm really upset, I need a couple of breaths. So I would like to see students practicing that, adults practicing that as well. When we get upset and frustrated, in order to show patience, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence with our Walker Pride, one of the things you can do that is simple is to take a nice deep breath, and then hopefully what comes out of here next will not be frustration and anger. All right. Lunch has been going smoothly. I appreciate that. I know Ms. Knowles is going to talk about athletics, so I'm not going to talk about athletics today. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday. Be safe and kind.
Good morning, Walker Middle School. Happy start of the 2019-2020 school year. For those of you that don't know, I am Ms. Knowles. I am the athletic director here at Walker. So I am here to talk to you about soccer, very important. Soccer tryouts start today. Although we're probably going to get rained out, happens a lot during soccer season. Here's what you need to know. If you want to try out for the soccer team, today, Friday, Monday, or Tuesday, one of those days, hopefully we're going to have clear enough weather that we can actually get some tryouts going on out on the field, and you need to be there. Okay, after about Wednesday of next week, we are not going to be adding anyone new to the soccer team. So if you want to try out, you have to come to practice one of those days. Practices In order to get to practice, after school, when the bell rings, you go to the YMCA after school program. You go in there and you have a seat, and then they will get you food. You'll be the first ones through the food line, check in, go through the food line, and then Coach Milton and myself will take you to the locker rooms to get changed and then out on the field for soccer tryouts. You must be in some sort of tennis shoes or cleats and shorts. You cannot be out on the soccer field in sweatpants or blue jeans or anything like that. It's much, much, much too hot out for all of that. Now, next thing I want to say, please listen carefully. Students, do not tell your parents that they need to buy you all kinds of soccer gear just to try out for the team. That is not true. Once you are selected on the team, then there are certain items that you will need. You'll need a pair of cleats. You'll need a pair of shin guards. You'll need the soccer socks. And you have to, this year, all athletes have to buy their own shorts to go with the uniforms. We're getting some new uniforms this year. You have to buy the shorts yourself, but then they're yours to keep. So do not tell your parents to go out and buy you a pair of cleats when you haven't even made the team. Okay, that would be a waste of money. Coach Milton and I will do the best we can to let people know right away if they have a chance of making the squad. So if you are interested in soccer, if it is not raining, and every day after school when Miss Watson does the after school announcements, I will have already communicated with her whether or not we are going to have soccer practice. So if soccer practice is canceled due to the weather, then you need to ride the bus home if that's the way you normally get home. If not, we will expect to see you in the cafeteria. If you have any questions, I can be found in room 908. Coach Milton is in the PE department, so you just need to ask one of the PE coaches, and we will be happy to answer any of your questions. Boys and girls, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. We need about 18 to 20 for each team. With that, I will see you around campus. Have a wonderful day.